We are capping Project Runway All Stars.
We're capping it?
Recapping. Season 4, Episode 3. Come on, Pocket. Come on. And it is a good versus evil, a wicked themed episode. Okay, so everybody's paired up. One will make a good gown and one will make a wicked gown. By the way, if you've ever read the book, seen the play Wicked, I would not recommend the book. Very well written, but very, very different than the musical in terms of I couldn't finish the book because it was so depressing. So everybody's paired up. They don't really go through who was the top and bottom in each pair, but I guess what they did was they picked the 3 tops from the 3 winning, from out of the 6 winning people, and the 3 bottoms from the... So it worked out so that one person in each pair was either top or bottom. So
what's the title of this episode?
Long and Complicated? I don't know. I don't know. Why? Did you make a joke and I ruined it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, I didn't write it down. Anyway, Fabio and Justin are paired up. Fabio ends up in the bottom. Justin wins. Sonia and Kate. Sonia wins and ends up in the top. Helen and Ben. Ben wins and Helen ends up in the bottom. Michelle and Chris. Michelle wins and Chris ends up in the bottom. Jay and Sam. Sam wins and Sam wins in the top. And Gunnar and Dimitri. Dimitri wins and he ends up in the top.
Dimitri.
You know, I know you don't like him.
No. What's the word that they're trying to do?
Wicked? Oh, no. Couture.
Couture. Yeah. So it's the Couture episode, but it's not.
Yeah, I know. I was really disappointed because usually Couture involves... Oh, I'm thinking avant-garde.
Oh, is that what you're thinking?
Well, I was thinking it wasn't avant-garde at all, and I was really disappointed. But Couture normally involves handmade elements, and they didn't really ever... We didn't see any of that.
Who went Couture?
Couture was Dimitri, who was in the top.
Oh.
That was the best line.
I don't like him.
I know you don't. But normally, you know, when they judge, they're a little bit more like, well, what did you do on this particular gown that was because couture means handmade, and of course we all know the thing about how the only true couture dresses are made by couturiers, and they have to be certified by the country of France and all that. So none of these are really couture dresses, but they would have elements that are similar to couture. And the only person who did that was Helen, who ended up in the bottom. And I felt like she should have at least been, I guess, safe because of the fact that she actually did some handmade elements. Yeah, I mean, she actually really did a lot of handmade elements. Anyway, at our top was Dimitri with the ballroom gown that showed her cooter. Sam and Sanji, and Sanji wins. And the bottom was Chris, who had like almost like a t-shirt dress. And I do know exactly what they mean about, it's like a thing, like when you rip the dresses and then the shirts and then you weave them and stuff. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. I mean, just because you've seen it before doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. Bobby was in the bottom. You know, he didn't really do a dress. You know, and when we were watching it, I said it's really hit and miss because sometimes they're like, wow, that's so amazing that you reinterpreted the idea of a gown. And then other times they're like, it's not a gown, I don't care. Yeah. So it's always hit and miss. And then Helen with her big ruffle, and eventually got down to Chris and Helen, and I'm okay with, I like Chris.
Yeah.
But I'm okay.
He's fun.
Yeah, but I really
can't. Should've got rid of Dimitri.
He was in the top.
He's a prick. I
don't know why you hate him so much. I find his accent intriguing.
Her and Karina should work together.
Her?
Yeah.
Him and Karina.
Whatever.
Okay. And that was it. It was a good, solid B episode. It wasn't awful. It wasn't fabulous. He said, hello, little dog.
He doesn't like you.
He loves me.
No.
Okay, that's it. We'll see you guys next week.